Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakahakwadash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well and taught us this truth, peace, blessings, salutations, and mercies to the elect and the 1/3 remnant after listening and doing his word with all faith and sincerity scattered amongst the nations and the four corners of the earth. To you I say shalom. Lord willing, this video set of funds will be sent around there, which is Salakia. It's going to be centered around the topic of our words must mean something. You know, when you say something, make sure that you mean it, especially when it's to a brother. You know, you say you're going to do something, do it, right? Let your yay be yay and your nay be nay. Okay? You give your word on something, fulfill it to the best of your ability, you know? Because, Jake, you know, we live in a world where people just say shit, you know? Vain words, right? A woman to tell you she love you, right? She don't love you. People in the world tell you, oh man, I got you, man. You know, when I see you next time, you know, and it's all bullshit. It's all just, you know, it's all idle, right? They have no real intent in fulfilling what they said. We can't be that way, all right? All you got is your word. Okay, our words mean something. We're prophets. Lord will, we part of that number. You know, we prophesy. So that means the things in which we say must come to pass for us to know if the Lord is really dealing with us. So that should be a day-to-day practice. Okay. That's why the scriptures say, let your words be few, right? Be not rash with your mouth. There's power in your tongue. You know, the things you say, you know, mean something. Okay. It ain't just, you know, say I'm just tell him what he want to hear. Nah, man. See, because at the end of the day, the Lord requires that we be not liars, right? And that we be keepers of our word, right? That's a commandment. That's a commandment, man. So you can't be in the spirit of reneging, right? This is Numbers 30:2. If a man vow a vow unto Yahweh shall swear an oath to bind his soul with a bond, he shall not break his word. He shall do according to all that proceedeth out of his mouth. Right? You got some, Jake. Well, there wasn't an oath. Look, if you make a pledge, which is saying, hey, brother, we're gonna, you know, hey, brother, we're gonna do this. Okay, we're gonna hold councils every month, for example. Right? And then the month comes or the day comes and now it's a reason why you can't, you know, where you broke your pledge, right? This is in the NIV. When a man vows a vow unto Yahweh Shemashah or takes an oath to oblige himself by a pledge, he must not break his word, but must do everything he says. See? And that's to with each other as well. Okay? Just saying shit that, you know, because it sound good. Nah, man, that ain't cool. You know? All you got is your integrity, right? And that's part of it. Saying things that you mean. Otherwise, ain't nobody gonna believe nothing you say, right? Because you've been known for what? Lying. Saying you're gonna do something and never doing it. You know? And, eventually it gets tired out. It gets tired, and then your reputation and your name starts to tarnish, right? Because you have not obliged by what you said you would, okay? And you have nobody to blame but yourself, right? This is Proverbs 18:21. Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. Right? Death and life are in the power of your tongue. So you got to be careful what you say. You just can't go around saying this. That's even a crime in Esau society. You can't go around threatening people. Why? Because of just the very notion that you might go through with it. People would take, they're going to take your word for it initially, So how much more in this truth? Okay. That's part of having honor, being honorable. Hey man, this man kept his word. He said he was going to come through, and he came through. And you might not want to. But what should make you want to do it or make you do it is the fact that you gave your word that you would, that you said that you would. That should be enough. Okay. No excuses behind it. All right. You say you're going to be somewhere, be there. Okay. You say you're going to do something, do it. Simple. Right. All the rest of the bullshit is just Satan and obstacles to get you off the beat of doing what you're supposed to do, man, or what you said you was going to do. Yahweh Shema Shai is bound to his word, right? The Lord said it's impossible for him to tell a lie, right? Oh, shit. Here we go. It's Hebrews 6:17 in the NIV. Because the Most High wanted to make the unchanging nature of his purpose. See, the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, don't change. Okay? So when he says something, it must come to pass. Scriptures say he put his word above his name. Right? Let that sink in, man. And we know how the Lord feels about his name. So we got to be in the same spirit. Okay? To the best of our ability. Of course, you ain't going to get it right. You ain't going to, certain things you may not be, legitimately able to do. But if you can do it, even if it is to the least degree, then do it. It should make you feel some type of way that you didn't do something that you said you was going to do. It should make you feel like a piece of shit. Right? You shouldn't be able to just walk around, like everything cool. It should really be on your mind. You say you're going to do, man, damn, fuck, man, I told this brother I was going to, damn, told him I was going to, whatever it is, told him I was going to take him to work. And now my baby mama calling me and whatever it is, man. Now you thinking of excuses to cancel. Nah, man, do it. Okay. Do it, man. Very clear, or because the Most High wanted to make the unchanging nature of his purpose very clear to the heirs of what was promised, he confirmed it with an oath. See, he confirmed it. Why? He gave his word. He said, I'm going to establish, he said, Abraham, your seed going to be a multitude, I'm going to turn you into many nations. And he did. It took time, but guess what he did? The Most High did this so that by two unchangeable things in which it is impossible for the Most High to lie, we have fled to take hold of the hope set before us may be greatly encouraged, right? Because we're supposed to know, hey, the Lord spoke it. So that's what we put our faith in his word. Like he said that if we do these things, he said, look, has any before time, You know, that's the purpose of these different testimonies and stories, to encourage us and motivate us like the Lord came through with his word every single time. We got to be in the same spirit to the best of our ability, of course, man. Of course, because at the end of the day, we human, you know, but we should still be striving to be that way. You know what I mean? This is Ecclesiastes 5 and 5. 5 and 4. When thou vowest a vow unto the Most High, defer not to pay it, for he hath no pleasure in fools. Pay that which thou hast vowed. So when you know, you don't have to necessarily say, oh, you know, you swear and then say the Lord's. It's not necessarily that. You know, you in the company of prophets or men of the Lord, hopefully elect, Lord will. And you say, hey, man, you know, we're going to agree to this. And we all agree. What do you think that is, man? You know? You talking to a brother or whatever it is. You tell your woman. They do that with your woman. See, Jake won't even do that with his woman. Jake tell his woman, you know, baby, I'm gonna always love you and protect you my whole, you know, and Jake be bound to that, man. I told her, why you mad? Because I told her that I'm always be there for her when she need me. But then when it come down to a brother, it's like, oh, shit, you know. Come on, man. We can't be like that. Better is it that thou shouldest not vow than that thou shouldest vow and pay not. So it's better not to even say shit. It's better to just, you know, keep it a buck. You know, hey, brother, I don't know if we're going to be able to do it like that, but, you know, we could try to do something, you know, whatever it is, man. You know, but when you commit and you make that agreement and you look in that brother face and you say you go, and then you turn around, that should hunt you. That should make you feel some type of way. You know, suffer not thy mouth to cause thy flesh to sin, neither say thou before the angel that it was an error. Wherefore, why should the Most High be angry at thy voice and destroy the work of thine hands? See, you know, right? See, I ain't mean to say that, man. So she, you know, really, you know, the Lord know that, you know, we was just talking it. Nah, man. No. You know, got to be a man of your word, man. You know, for in the multitude of dreams and many words, there are also diverse vanities, but fear thou the Most High. Right. So don't let your words be meaningless, man. Mean what you say and say what you mean. Okay, because at the end of the day, we're going to have to account everything that we say. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be accounted for. You get used to doing that shit, you're just going to start saying shit. You know, and that's the trait of a woman. That's effeminate. Just saying shit you don't mean all the time. I see, I didn't mean that. I was just mad. You know, now it's excuses for everything. Right? This is Matthew 12 and 36. But I say unto you that every idle word that men shall speak, they shall give account thereof in the day of judgment. That's why you be careful what you say about brothers. You know, be careful what you say about people. Be careful what you say. Be careful. You got to watch the words that come out your mouth, man. You know, because at the end of the day, you know, it's power in the tongue. Okay. So you get the point. And with that, I give all praise and all glory to Yahweh, Shemal, Shabbat, Shem, B'Kak, Wadash, Wa, Baba, Ball, and DTA, DTN.